How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, we're back with Clannad, the visual novel, the game where I try not to swear while I let's play. And if you've seen any of my other games, well, I tend to do that a lot, like it's a second language or something. The only bad word, well, it's not even a bad word to be honest. I can say gay, that's like a cuss word for me. I'm not saying gay people are bad. What I'm basically saying is, whenever I get frustrated, I just say, oh, that's gay. That's like the closest thing to a cuss word I have now. Anything else doesn't thrill me. But anyway, thrill me, like, because I'm anyway. Previously, we helped Tomoyo fend off some teenagers from another school, and now we're returning to school the next day. We also got a bit closer to Furukawa, who was ignored for a while, but now we've actually got a bit of her in the story, and now we're going to see where she fits in all this, I guess. Anyway, waking up, going to school, having a good day, trying best not to swear, else we'll go to eternal hellfire. Let's go wake up Sunahara too. I'd prefer to just leave that guy alone already. Oh, okay, do you want some private time? Haha. Now, I feel like it'd be unfair if I were the only one to get to taste all this pain and suffering. I think someone fancies me, and they're not admitting it. Pain and suffering? Are you talking about waking up early? I am, if you say so. Tomoyo, the early bird gets the worm, you know. Not to mention it's good for your health. There's plenty of benefits to this. Plenty of benefits, for example? Why, there are plenty. You wouldn't be able to go to school with a girl for one, yeah. That's always good if you want to impress the locals, I guess. That's a RuneScape quest. Just look around. Who else here has come to school with a girl? Oh, yeah, I'm so lucky. You're making fun of me again, aren't you? And so, for those very reasons, let's have Sunahara partake in this wonderful pleasure too. I mean, I'd feel kind of bad doing that. I'd feel like you'd have to, escort the lady, be a gentleman about this baloney. And why the hell are you waking me up this early? Do you think Tomoyo might be gay? You just don't know yet. Oh wait, no, he likes Furukawa. He likes little girls for some reason. Whatever. Apparently the early bird gets the worm. That's right, Sunahara. It's good for your health. Not to mention you'll be able to walk to school with a girl. If I was given the choice, I would just left you to it to be all alone for the rest of your life. But yeah, alright. Seriously? Yep, I hear she's the most beautiful girl in school. You should feel honored. Alright, I'm getting up. Why do I think this isn't going to be what's been promised? So where's this beautiful girl? What's this? You don't seem very satisfied. Huh? With what? With me. Well, I mean, to be fair, I kind of agree with that. I think she is an absolutely amazing girl. What about you? Ah, you want me to carry my bag? Well, what a fucking... Oh! I didn't even last that long this time. What an oblivious guy, I was going to say. Well, thanks. Thanks, Sunahara, for ruining my... I don't even have a streak, to be honest. It's just ruined everything. Sunahara presents his bag to Tomoyo. Can't you even get a joke when you hear one? Yeah. And in the first place, when did you start thinking your status is higher than mine? Oh, nice. But, wow, 6 hits. That's mediocre. No, but I'm actually your senior, you know. Yeah, I realised that as I was kicking you. Well, that's a new person, a little sweaty one there. And now, how do you think you're going to make up for that misunderstanding? By increasing the combo, go into practice mode on Tekken 7 and just destroy the opponent. Make it To be fair, I like all characters in Tekken. I don't think there's a bad one I can think of. So, yeah, I'll make it anyone you want. I'm sorry. This isn't something that'll solve itself just by apologizing, understand? Sunahara takes the opportunity to try and press her hard. You got a nice body there, don't you, Missy? He's the type who's forever doomed to being a side character. He certainly does feel like a blonde Ron Weasley. He just reeks of it. Oh, so you're interested in my body? And Tomoyo's even going along with it. This probably means that being treated like a frail girl is actually making her happy, even if it means that this guy will talk roughly to her like this. Well, I'm not sure if I like where this is going. I don't want to visit Brazers right now. I don't mind letting you touch me if you bow to me. Seriously? Before I knew it, the situation had reversed. So what are you gonna do? I'm sorry. Please allow me to touch you. He lowers his head in full resignation. Wait, he actually bows. What a desperate little boy. Why you... Alright, if you're willing to go that far, I guess I've got no choice. I will let you touch my arm. Huh? A part of this exceedingly wonderful body. What's wrong? Not satisfied? Tomoyo, damn you, you really did that to me there. Yeah, I'm mature. I'm a 6-year-old mature man. I'm doing this for Taiwan. I'm doing this for my future job as a teacher. I don't want to teach students how to swear. I hear that's what all the foreign teachers do. Like, when they're teaching French or Spanish, they teach you the swear word and say, okay, you got everything you need to survive in civilization. I plan to do the opposite. I'm not teaching my kids swear words, even if maybe they should know it, because they're going to hear it a lot in England. But anyway, today shall henceforth be known to all generations to come as the day I became serious. For this ridiculously pathetic reason, is that really alright? So, what are you going to do? Naturally, I'm just going to touch you with brute force. Foo! Tsunohara spreads his arms and swoops down onto Tomoyo, and unfortunately gets disabled because Tomoyo's a ninja. She's gonna spot that. Well, here comes the combos. Now I'm hoping. Oh, I heard something again. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Oh, only 20. Oh, it's a new record apparently. That's good. Apparently there's an achievement for 39 hits. I want to make sure I get that. But if I don't, I'll be severely disappointed. Maybe it's a chance thing. Sigh. Somehow I feel as if he said something while I was kicking him. He said, "This is the best." Is that guy some kind of masochist? Why would I say that? Oh, you're actually alright. I was crossing the Sanzu River, merrily walking through fields of flowers, you know. I wouldn't mind knowing about the Sanzu River. Why wasn't that in my Dangapedia? That's a pretty miraculous recovery. Why do I have to go through all this sorrow this early in the morning? It's to make sure you're not late, of course. If that's the case, I think it's actually having the opposite effect. Tomoyo rolls up her sleeve and takes a look at her watch. Yeah, the time's looking bad. We're already going to be late, Tomoyo-senpai. Is that something flirtatious? I feel like Tsunohara's trying to have his way with me, and I don't like it. So let's just walk there. We run. Huh? Oh dear. We run. I won't let you be late after going through all the trouble of waking you up. Well, right now my joints are all actually really hurting. That's just your imagination. You're the one who caused it. Don't worry. If you start lagging behind, I'll whip you on along. That's nice. That's a good thing to do. We're helping Tsunohara right now. I'm betting I'll pass out halfway and end up becoming like a soccer ball. If you don't want to end up like that, then run. You're a demon. Are you alright with running, Tomoyo? I think I've got the stamina for it. If you start lagging behind, I don't mind leading you by the hand. Clearly someone wants to suck the bit between my legs. And I can say that because there wasn't an inappropriate word there. It was just suggestive context. Is it just me, or is she treating you a lot better than she is me? That's just your imagination. If you're saying so. Are you serious? Come on, let's go. Following Tomoyo's example, we start running. Alright, and then we just go for it, eh? Say, is there even anything good at all about her being with us? Well, I mean, she irritates you, that's one thing. While we run, Tsunohara comes closer and asks me this. Somehow I feel like we're only losing out here. Maybe you're right. I know, right? It's just what? It just feels like I'm getting the youth I thought I would never have. Really? What, because you're running or what? Youth? We don't need no youth. Isn't being a rebellious delinquent youth? What kind of youth are these drug dealers on about? Or drug takers? Or marijuana addicts? What are you whispering about? Let me in on it. Nothing at all, Tomoyo-senpai. Stop calling me that. You're the... Oh, I thought he was calling Tomoyo there, but that one letter, eh? You're the senior here. Then act more like a junior already. That's not it. It's not that I'm not acting like a junior. You guys are just not acting like proper seniors. If you're seniors, then do your proper duty as students. If you do that, maybe I'll start feeling like showing you a little respect. It'll really be a little, eh? Somehow, I feel like I could hear your inner monologue there. That's just your imagination, senpai. Okay, I told you to stop calling me that. No, sorry about that. You finally here. Or there even. Or anywhere. Here, there, everywhere. As we pass the chatting students in the hallway, there's suddenly a huge uproar. Maybe it's because there were a lot of people who watched the incident yesterday. Apparently there are various rumors about us that people are spreading. I can hear some of what they're saying. Is it about my relationship with Tomoyo as two human beings that elope? Elope's not a bad word, is it? I might have to never speak again at this rate. Those guys went up against those guys from the industrial high school yesterday. Oh, well, okay, that's fair enough. With just the three of them? But from what I heard, it was just practice for a play. That'd be just ridiculous. Well, you never know, maybe we're just trying to get a decent production together. But still, they sure go all out when they have to. Although I thought someone like Tsunohara would just be watching from the sidelines. Truth is, he really was only watching. Hey, don't try to correct him! Tsunohara grabs me by the neck, but then backs down again, like a good dog. Heh, we're quite the celebrities, aren't we? Well, we better get you out of here. Because, you know, you don't belong here amongst the people that actually... Well, I suppose Tomoyo didn't do it. It was all Tomoyo that did it. Are you really that happy about being talked about like that? I sure am. In that case, you can take all the credit. Lucky, let's pretend I beat them all by myself then. Yeah, and then someone's gonna challenge you and you're gonna get owned. I see now. Tsunohara and I might be able to cover Tomoyo that way. Yeah, fair enough. I guess this guy will actually be useful in the end then. Spending time with us might not be that bad for Tomoyo after all. Yeah, but we were talking about how it wasn't good for us apparently because we have to get up early now and we don't like that. That's what I thought. Okay. Was that not what happened? Lunch break. Tomoyo-chan's late today. Oh, you mean like late to the lunch meeting? Maybe she's got other priorities, you know? She might have a life, or she might be scared of, like, the Fujibayashi sisters. But if we start eating without her, she'll probably kick us. Don't worry, the only one who'll be kicked is you. Start eating. Well, that sounds about right. Well, don't eat, man! In the end, she never showed up during lunch break. That doesn't surprise. She's trying to be a mature student, an adult. A bit soon, but you know, if you want to be a responsible person, good for you. I personally think responsibility is overrated. Things have just returned to the way they were, but I can really feel the boredom. I think... Wait, okay, so I get to choose which one. I think it's the first one. So be with Tomoyo or thought of her as a way to stave off boredom. That's a bit mean. I mean, I do want to be with her romantically. Obviously, I can't have that because the game doesn't like me enough for it. But okay, yeah, I want to be with Tomoyo. I hate Tsunohara. He's evil. He's a bad person, and all he does is show off. And he's just not someone I like being with. Maybe I just want to be with Tomoyo. I wouldn't feel so irritated right now if that weren't the case. Yeah, let's see if we can find her. Maybe she's out and about. We'll skip class for her if we have to. Oh, or just wait till after school. That makes more sense. After school! Even after waiting for a bit, Tomoyo still didn't show up. She's beginning to realize that her reputation could be, you know, ruined if she hangs with us. She's trying to avoid us, isn't she? This is something she's purposely doing. Could it be? What? That we were finally released? Released? From Tomoyo's curse? Because these few days she's been with us, I've been feeling like a slave. I'm so glad we can finally go back to the way things used to be. I'm really so glad. So, let's now celebrate our de-Tomoyification. Let's a party! You guys went and waited for me? I'm sorry I'm so late. Well, so much for that. So much for freedom. We'll take that away from you now, like we're some kind of, you know, fascist dictatorship. Not gonna name anyone in particular. Tomoyo stands beside Tsunohara as he's shouting. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. Were you shouting my name just now? It must be your imagination. I heard celebrate our de-Tomoyification. What's that then? You got it confused with I'm Tomoyo's slave. Don't party for something like that. It's disgusting. Nah, it's because you always help me out so much. I feel indebted to you. Ha 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 ha! So funny. You really have no pride as a human being, do you? I don't think he even is one. He doesn't act like one. I genuinely do think Tsunohara might be some form of bacteria. Well, whatever you were doing, I'm grateful that you waited for me. Thank you. But where were you during lunch? What happened? What did you do? Alright, whatever. I guess we'll find that out eventually. I wasn't actually waiting for you, though. Did you say something? Just that my body can no longer live without you, Tomoyo-chan. And then you died. Don't say these disgusting things. You even made me unintentionally kick you for that. Like a reflex. Yep, definitely the kind of thing with Tsunohara you need to do. So are you two going on home now? What? Alright, so let's go together. So what about you? She asked Sunahara, who's lying flat on his face. Are you going to try and yoink me away, take me from my best friend, and invade my personal life? Alright, cool. Sounds like a good way to go. I mean, I'm not going to reject you. The floor's so nice and cold. I want to just stay like this forever. Are we going to be dragging him home? Then stay there for all I care. She really is not interested in Sunahara. She is trying to split us up. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. She seems like the type. Is what I want to say, but no matter how stupid, you're still Tomoyo's friend, so... What a hopeless guy. Come on, get up. She holds out her hand to Sunahara. Well, that's nice of you. Just leave him alone. Sunahara has become quite pitiful enough. Let's not make it any worse. Are you sure that's alright? It doesn't matter if it is or not, it's just what he wants. He really is a disgusting guy, isn't he? Well, if he wants to make out with the floor, who are we to judge? This floor's the best. She withdraws her hand. See you later then, Sunahara. Yeah. Leaving Sunahara, who's lying on the floor, Tomoyo and I leave the classroom. And I guess that's where we're going to leave it until the next episode. I imagine, like, now that we're together and it's just us during an evening, something might actually happen. But are we going to kiss? Are we going to be in a relationship? Who knows? I guess we'll see that in the next episode. If you want to play the game for yourself and see what happens, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. I only sworn like once or twice this episode, which isn't so bad, but I still want to get that reflex out of my body, because, you know, it's not very healthy. But without further ado, we'll subscribe to the channel this time. See ya!